Sir, welcome, sir, for in this show. Sir, now there is a one issue is going on Mhadei diversion. Now there is a election also in Karnataka. So, sir, there is really need to divert the Mhadei water.
See, I personally feel that there is more damage to parts of Karnataka than benefit to North Karnataka than in this southern Mhadai issue. So, frankly speaking, uh, though even I am a politician, but I feel that uh, we have to think of sustainable ways to provide solutions to our existing problems. And the most important thing that I've raised in this issue is that uh, the Krishna Water Dispute Tribunal has
Hmm.
already allotted 170 or 177, I think 170, 177 TMC of water for Karnataka, in their few years back. And this is for the Upper Krishna project, the UKP, which is in Bagalkot and Bagalkot, Bijapur, and this region. And in the dam of the Almaty Dam height is presently 519 meters,
Hmm.
and it has to be raised to 524 so that there is complete utilization of the 177 TMC of water. Because presently only around 120 TMC of water is being utilized
Okay.
because the height of the dam is not increased. Once the height of the dam is increased, this 50, 57 TMC water that is being not utilized and it is going wasted and it is going to Andhra. Uh, that water, see, that's a huge amount of water, around 50 plus TMC of water, which is getting unutilized. And moreover, if you're staying in India, every state is fighting for, they are not leaving even 1 TMC of water of their share. Then why is why is the BJP government in Karnataka not working on this? Why that huge amount of water is going unutilized? If that amount of water gets utilized, then the demand of all these farmers and drinking water issue in Hubli Dharwad and Gadag and parts of Bagalkot, this problem will be solved.
Okay.
Now there are issues like they since if the height of the dam is I'm not talking about the entire dam height. I'm only talking about the height of the gates of the dam.
Hmm.
Okay, if that is increased, there'll be the backwater area will increase more on the western side.
Hmm.
So if that happens, there are land acquisition costs involved, resettlement is there, rehabilitation of villages is there. Yes, that is all. That is going to happen. But who's going to be benefited is the people of the same region are going to be benefited. And one more thing that I feel very bad, and it is people of Khanapur Taluka and people of Belgavi Taluka uh, are not going to be benefited by this project any which way. There are also Saudati Taluka and Bailungal Taluka. Uh, some farmers in Saudati and Bailungal Taluka of Belgavi district are agitating for this. I don't understand why they are agitating because
Hmm.
they are not going to be benefited by this any which way. In fact, our farmers there are going to lose on land, very fertile lands adjoining the Malaprabha river. They are going to lose their land forever
If the
because we are
Mhadei
going to be.
water divert, then only.
Yeah, what happens, Madai, you're diverting it to and connecting it to Malaprabha.
Hmm.
Malaprabha river, the dam is in Saudati.
Hmm.
It crosses Khanapur, it crosses Khanapur, reaches the Bailongal. From Bailongal and parts of Saudati, the backwater of the dam is there.
Hmm.
So land acquisition, they are going to lose their land and nothing else is going to happen. But the major issue that I am worried about is two things. Is uh, people of Khanapur and Belgavi Taluka, they will be hit because this is going to have huge economic, environmental impact on Khanapur Taluka and Belgavi Taluka. Now, Belgavi, we are in the foothills of Western Ghats.
Hmm.
The forest, if you go to see the forest uh, between Karnataka and Goa, uh, due to the good rainfall there, we have very good pleasant climate in Belgaum, and our catchment area for drinking water is in Rakatskop. So if you go to see, we have Tilari, then we have Rakatskop, then we have the Malaprabha Mhadei basin, then we have the Kali basin. In this area, this is very good uh, forest with very good wildlife. I think one of the best in the entire North Karnataka. This is the only stretch where we have green cover. If you
Hmm.
see the rest of the North Karnataka region, it is all dry, plain lands.
Okay.
So people over there, if they have not saved their environment, they have done very little to save their environment. What is the greening activity they have done in the last 50, 70 years in that region is nothing. So they attacking on our area, I don't find it right because the same thing has been happening across the Western Ghats from here till the end of the Karnataka border in the south. Even in Mangalore, there was an issue where Netravati they have done this. The
Okay.
entire Netravati river is destroyed now.
Hmm.
I don't want such a thing to happen in our region. And my whole point is when you have more than 50 TMC of water not being utilized,
Hmm.
let's utilize that first, and then let's start aiming at other lives the water sources.
Okay. So, sir, they can get the 50. They are wasting so much TMC water, but they are fighting for the only for 4 TMC. Are you think this is the
Yes,
politics?
definitely. I strongly see. I've been opposing this move from the beginning because BJP talks about when there's an election
Hmm.
in Goa, BJP leaders will come and say, we will give you need double engine government.
Hmm.
In Karnataka also they came and they said, Ki, center will be BJP, let's even there should be BJP in the state.
Hmm.
So now you tell me one thing, in Maharashtra there is BJP, in Goa there is BJP, in Karnataka there is BJP, in
जी.
the center there is BJP. Okay. So instead of uh, mutually settling this issue in an amicable way, BJP plays politics.
Hmm.
Even when this whole in Belgavi, when there was a winter session, assembly was happening, session was happening in Belgavi. The whole intention was to develop North Karnataka. Even in Karnataka, we have a huge regional imbalance. There's South Karnataka and North Karnataka. There's huge regional imbalance.
Hmm.
We want them to address regional imbalances, not raise such political issues. And so when there is an election in Goa, they will support BJP will support Save Madai movement for you all, and they will oppose here. When
Hmm.
there is election here, they will support us. They will not support you all. And so Mr. Narendra Modi ji speaks about cooperative federalism. Where is cooperative federalism? Even your own leadership is playing politics with us. We are trying to create differences and unrest between people of two adjoining states, two neighbors.
Hmm.
So BJP is using this as a political tool to win elections only. So instead of doing that, you might as well utilize this 50 TMC which is going wasted. And I feel very bad that none of the political parties, even the opposition political parties in Goa, are not raising this issue.
Hmm. Sir, there is a one reason they are Karnataka is always giving that they are diverting this water for the drinking purpose. Is really they are diverting for drinking purpose or they have some other motto?
See, one more thing you have to see is North Karnataka is becoming a sugar bowl of South India, or
Hmm.
you can say entire India, because we everywhere across Belgaum district, Bagalkot, Bijapur, everywhere everybody wants to grow sugar cane.
Hmm.
So they are, sugar cane is a cash crop, and because in such a rampant way sugar cane is being grown in most of the areas, everybody wants to grow sugar cane,
Hmm.
and the sugar lobby is also behind this. Now the issue is not only with Mhadei, the sugar lobby is also behind River Kali.
Okay.
River Kali, flows basically in the same region but enters the tributaries. There are some tributaries of River Kali from Avir Wildlife Sanctuary also, from Bhimgarh also. They go to Dandeli. From Dandeli, it goes to back to Karwa. They are aiming for that. They want to divert that river and take it to uh, the eastern side.
Hmm.
So the whole purpose here is the sugar lobby also is playing one thing, and then it is not only for drinking water.
Hmm.
Okay, 50 TMC is there. No, how much people are going to drink? And only
Okay.
Hubli Dharwad people want to have drinking water. The rest is all is going to be utilized for irrigation purpose.
Okay. But it is as a
See,
long.
for Madai, the demand is around 4 to 5 TMC,
Hmm.
but you are wasting around 50 TMC there.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other way is like it is like they are saying for drinking purpose, but they are doing it for sugarcane. But sugarcane farming also, it has a long term impact. After some years, you cannot have the water also.
See, I'll tell you one thing. See, I've, I've read a lot of research, and it's very unfortunate that most politicians in North Karnataka do not do research.
Hmm.
They are just there to make money, and the BJP leadership and the Congress leadership in North Karnataka, they're all basically either they are having sugar factories or they are not worried. They do not have a futuristic vision on how we should carry forward our legacy, and how we should opt to sustainable ways of development.
Hmm.
If you go to see, sugar is going to have has very bad impact uh, politically, socially, economically, and ecologically. And the amount of chemicals, the amount of pesticides and fertilizers that is used for sugar is also damaging the soil.
So
So yeah, and see that they use huge amount of fertilizers and pesticides for the sugarcane growth. Sugarcane crop is really stressing a lot of river basins.
hmm.
Okay, so it is touching a lot of river bases. This is across the country. So this is something which has you have to think on a national level on how what are the repercussions of sugarcane growth over a period of years. This is something like a policy matter which needs to be uh, understood, and some changes have to come. That is on a national level. We are too small to speak on those, but
Hmm.
I personally feel that the sugarcane growth everywhere is destroying us, is destroying the rural lifestyle, the rural livelihood. There are short gains. Farmers may be making quick money,
Hmm. Hmm.
but overall, it has a very bad effect. Even health-wise, also we all know how sugar has very bad effect, and
Hmm.
we are becoming the sugar ball. I don't want to sound more like an activist of this, but my whole point is that let us utilize 50 TMC of water which is there, which has been awarded by the tribunal. Getting such high allotments from a tribunal and then not utilizing it is nowhere to be seen. Like if you see Tamil Nadu and Andhra, they will not leave 1 TMC of water, which is their share.
Hmm. Sir, one more thing. There is no doubt that Mhadei diversion will going to affect Goa, but how will going to affect Karnataka?
See, as I told you, see, uh, we have from the Tilari Basin to Kali Basin,
Hmm.
then you have the Malaprabha and you have the Kali Basin, you have the Malaprabha Basin, then you have your Mhadei Basin, then you have the Upper Aquascope area, then you have the Pilari area.
Hmm.
This is all very important. Such good wildlife is there.
Hmm.
This part of Western Ghats, it basically regulates and controls climatic conditions and rainfall for our region, for Belagavi, Khanapur, all these eastward talukas. They are getting their rainfall because of the forest in this region. If there is no forest, then
Well.
this all slowly over a period of time, you will have the desertification of this area. They'll all become dry areas
Hmm.
with less rainfall. It'll indirectly have an impact on the lives of the people staying here. You will have farmers will start suffering. They'll have no rainfall. They can't grow more crops. It'll start affecting them. So it is a chain.
Hmm.
One affects the other. So yes, the way it'll impact Goa, Madai, if Madai uh, uh, the water is reduced from Mhadei,
Hmm.
what will happen is from your delta at the Mandovi River in Panjim,
Yes.
I'm sure that is a delta area, right, where the
Right.
river meets the sea.
Yes.
So every delta supports a certain ecosystem which has certain plant species, certain
Yes.
the fish and everything. So they basically regulate that the salt water that keeps coming in, the sweet water basically it regulates.
Hmm.
So if all the salt water starts coming in the next in a radius of 30 kilometers, everything the salt water will start entering, and then you can't produce, you can't grow anything. So from the delta to the forest in the Western Ghats, everything will have an impact.
Hmm.
So
Sir, I'm just asking one more question to you. Sir, as compared to the Karnataka, do you think Goa government is doing enough to protect Mhadai? Or they?
that is a question. No, that is a question the citizens of Goa should ask the ruling party BJP, which is bullying everyone.
Hmm.
They're bullying everyone, and I think the opposition parties have a huge role. More than that, the citizens of Goa should rise to the occasion, and in fact, you will be very surprised. Just 3 days back, me and a bunch of other citizens in Belgavi,
Hmm.
we realized this issue, and we've had 2 3 meetings regarding this. That we should stand up for this issue.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, Khanapur Taluka is backward. There are very poor people staying in Khanapur area. They are not aware of the situation. They were told that this is going to benefit them
Hmm.
in some way.
Hmm.
But it is not the case. And now a lot of people have realized near Chorla Ghat and all that this is going to affect them badly.
Hmm.
So because of their innocence and lack of information, they were quite low. But there is a lot of awareness that is coming regarding this,
Hmm.
because we have to protect the environment in the Mhadai Bhimgad area.
Hmm.
And you all should also know that the Mhadai Bhimgad area is one area, there's a good sizable tiger population.
Hmm.
And I am sure you will be aware the last, I think 1 year ago, in 1 year or 2 years ago in Kerry, there was an
Yeah.
incident where a farmer put poison and four tigers
Yes. Yes. With
killed at
cups.
one incident.
Yes. Right.
So even in a place like Bandhavgarh, or in the tiger sanctuaries in Madhya Pradesh, or in South Karnataka like Kabini and Nagarwale, where tiger population is huge, you will not see an incident where four tigers are killed.
Hmm.
So this is a good tiger area. I've personally traveled in all these areas of Bhimgarh and parts of Madai and Kali Tiger Reserve. So I feel that this is something which we have to protect. And if another thing which I would like to bring to your notice is between the Kali river basin to our Chorla Ghat road, so many projects are happening.
Hmm.
Okay, which are a matter of concern. I am basically in my city and in my district. I am a person. I have fought for many infrastructure related projects for my district.
Okay.
We need development. We need infrastructure. Okay, to cope up with to compete with others globally and on a national level. We need good infrastructure, but not at the cost of destroying what we have. We cannot destroy our environment, and this is where most politicians do not have a vision, and they're lacking vision. See,
Hmm.
from Kali River Basin to Cholaghat Road, one you're widening. Now they want to widen the
Good.
Cholaghat Road. Okay, then they've already damaged the Ramnagar Road.
Hmm.
Ramnagar Road unnecessarily, they have widened that road that much. There's not much of traffic there. To have such a big road with that width.
Hmm.
There is no corridors for wildlife movement.
Hmm.
Then this doubling of railway track,
Hmm.
which is of no use for us, they are doing that. Okay, then they also want to come up with a transmission line for Adani Power,
Hmm.
which will come from Goa to, I think it'll come from that Anmod Ghat area. It'll come to Ramnagar. From Ramnagar, it'll go up to Hubli.
Hmm.
Okay, now this is a private transmission line which is going to come from a very rich forest area in Western Ghats,
Hmm.
and it is going to have huge ecological impact in our region.
Okay.
So doubling of railway tracks is also for BJP's corporate friends.
Hmm.
This transmission line, these road widening projects. So in an area of, I think you could say around from Chorla Ghat to Ramnagar area, that could be around some 70 or some 300 square kilometers. Such large projects are coming. Then the Mhadai project will come. Even that will come in the same area.
Hmm.
Then what is going to remain?
Hmm.
There will be no forest remaining. you will have you will have so much of human movement and obstruction, dams coming up. There'll be then the the whole wildlife will be wiped out from that area,
Hmm.
and the wildlife gone, the forest cover gone. It definitely affect the climatic conditions of our region, and we are dependent on the rainfall from the monsoon. That the monsoon clouds come from Western Ghats, they come
Hmm.
upwards, so
Hmm.
that whole thing will be disturbed. Then our area will become a dry area. Then.
Hmm.
So this will not happen just immediately. It will
Okay.
happen over a
Long.
period of time, but it
Yeah.
will have its impact, right?
Okay. So, sir, basically, you want to say that diversion of Mhadei water will not going to benefit Karnataka also.
I really doubt. And if you go to see, if you go to see the Kalsa Banduri Nalas, I've personally seen now.
Yes.
At this, you just go now during this. This is January. This is January now. You go to Kalsa and Banduri Nalas. You go and stand there. They are not even. They just like the flow of water is very less.
Hmm. Hmm.
So hardly 1 feet or 1.5 feet from your foot.
Okay.
So I really don't know what is the science behind this. And if you go to see this project of Mhadei diversion was envisaged some 30, 40 years back.
Okay.
So I'm sure 30, 40 years back, this UKP, this Upper Krishna project, this 170 TMC allocation was also not this. This
Hmm.
happened around 2010-11, I guess.
Okay.
So government of Karnataka need to re-look into this matter
Hmm.
and forget fighting with Goa for a mere 4 TMC of
TMC.
water and focus more on that 50 TMC, how we can utilize that.
Okay.
It will benefit us in many which ways.
Okay. Sir, just now you mentioned about the BJP government in the central, in even also state. Sir, last time I remember one Sushma Swaraj speech, late Sushma Swaraj speech on Joshimath, where she warned that time to the central government not to disturb the nature in Joshimath. And now you know what is happening in Joshimath.
Yes, yes, yes,
So the
yes, yes.
same thing can going to be repeat in Goa or in Karnataka in future if suppose this Mhadei project, Mhadei water divert.
Definitely. See, every project, every dam project has had very huge impacts.
Hmm.
If you see the Kali River backwaters, how it has impacted wildlife habitat,
Hmm.
wildlife movement. It has I've been told, in the early 80s and 70s,
Hmm.
you would have elephants coming all the way up to Khanapur and Belgaum.
Okay.
The whole elephant migration path was from Mysore to Maharashtra,
Okay.
up to Satara and all. So till date, sometime once in a while, these old elephant groups they keep coming. Uh,
Okay.
so it has impact. So now some may say, what if some elephants don't come, or some wildlife doesn't come? How does it really impact humans?
Hmm.
But it has impact. Our rainfall pattern has changed. If you go to see rainfall, sometimes we have very. I think even our